Glacier Kings coming off of a 2-1 victory last night in Lake Cowichan against the Kraken. A gutsy performance by the Comox Valley Glacier Kings, led by Luca Vanzo in net with 34
Glacier
saves.
Kings
Coming off of a 2-1 victory last night in
2 goals was enough
Lake
to secure the
Cowichan against
victory.
the Kraken.
They'll look for their
first back-to-back victories of the season tonight as they take on the Peninsula Panthers here at the Comox Valley Sports Center. As always, I'm Matt Parnell, joined in the booth tonight by Mr. Rob Hollywood Hudson and Dean Stoltz behind the lens. How you doing tonight, Rob?
Doing pretty good, Matt. Good to see the Kings come off a win last night. Obviously, Beach played really well. They're outshot 2-1, I believe, in the game. So 2-1, meaning obviously 44-22. Anyways, so yeah, looking forward to watching Kings play again tonight and Panthers.
Panthers coming off of a 3-2 overtime loss last night. They've played 2 games so far this season. They're 1-0-1. Their one victory was a 3-2 overtime win, and then, as I said last night, they're coming off a 3-2 overtime loss, so they're looking to bounce back as well and keep the point streak alive, looking for points in their first 3 games of the season. Let's get to starting lineups tonight. Starting lineups brought to you by 21 Degrees, Comox Valley Heating and Cooling Experts, Ashley Furniture Home Store, Vancouver Island Health, Tobacco, Vaping-Free Sports. Be your best, be tobacco-free. So as always, I'll have the away starting lineups this evening, and Rob Hudson will have the home lineups for you. Starting in net tonight for the Peninsula Panthers is number 30, Jacob Walsh. On defense, number 6, Risto Ringma. Number 14 on defense as well, Colton Roberts. At forward tonight, it's going to be Carson Harris, number 27, number 20, Lucas Anane, and number 13, Jacob Caron.
Starting lineup for the Comox Valley Glacier Kings tonight. Starting on the left wing, number 22, James Veach. Starting up the middle, number 18, Tegan Clayton. And on the right side, we got number 23, Ryan Harris. On left D, we have a newcomer from the Powell River Paper Kings who played last night, Kyle Mayenberg. And on the right D, we got Tyler Durant. And starting in net again tonight is Aaron Burchett, who got the last game at home here and was outstanding in a 6-0 loss to Campbell River. He was still our player of the game. He played that good.
He had 44 saves in that loss, and I mean that game could have easily been 8-9, even 10-0. So it was a great performance by Burchett there last Saturday night. So just getting ready for the in-house introductions and the national anthem, and we'll be back for puck drop in just a few moments. just getting ready for puck drop here. Let's get the officials to you folks at home. Our lines people tonight are Ben Barta and Nolan Sutter, and referees Steve Brown and Matt Williams.
Well, you made a comment on Steve Brown just a minute ago, Matt, and I believe that you're right about the way he officiates the games from what we've seen so far, his communication with the coaches, and seems to keep the game under control. So that's a really good thing. Quality referees are, a little bit higher this year because the higher division, so we are getting...
I was just going to say, no disrespect to the officials last season, but the officiating this season has been phenomenal.
Yeah,
it's been very good.
It's been
officiated very well, and I'm looking forward to another even match here tonight as the Kings look to string two together off the draw. Peninsula comes up with the puck early. Karan back to his defenseman. That's chipped in deep by number 14, Colton Roberts, and we're going to get an icing and a little bit of extra pushing and shoving after the whistle there, as it looks like Tegan Clayton dumped someone in the corner. I can't get the number on the Peninsula player.
Yeah, he's lucky there, number 20, I think it was.
20 or 27, I think it might have been
two.
Carson Harris.
Yeah.
No penalty on the play.
He was lucky there.
Yeah, King's lucky to get away with that one.
Push, cross check to the player behind the back. So yeah, a bit of a break there for the Kings.
Looks like the faceoff will actually stay inside the zone now as well, so obviously something happened there. Face-off won by the Panthers, comes around the near side. That's chipped out. Here comes a chance for the Kings over the blue line. Vijhl is dumped in the offensive zone. Puck comes back to the neutral zone. Kings are going to have to recover here, as they're now back in their own end. Out from the half boards. Vijhl trying to win that battle in the neutral zone. Turned over. Harris trying to carry that one in. He can't. Turns it right back over to the Kings, and now a break for the Kings. Nice move in around the defender, but lost the puck was the Kings player. I believe that was Clayton. Now a chance for Harrison behind the net. He's holding on to it. Looks like the net's off, and we're going to get a face-off. There's that net once again.
Usually it was the right post last year where the net was coming off. So
yeah,
didn't seem to be a problem last game though, Matt, with that net. And hopefully the Kings have a better first period than they did last week. They had a good game last night, coming up with the victory against Lake Cowichan. So big travel day for the Kings last night. Hopefully they're well rested and get a good game in tonight.
Face-off won by the Panthers. Panthers playing their first away game this season here tonight. So far 1-0-1, and both games they've played have been at home, so their first taste of the road travel, if you will. Face-off coming back down to the Peninsula end as we had a delayed icing.
So we got a couple one King for sure that we haven't seen yet. Like I mentioned in the introductions, Kyle Manberg, 07, so just coming over from Powell River.
Face-off won by the Panthers in their own end. Trying to work it out now. Over the blue line. Comes back to Alhaj in the neutral zone. He chips this one ahead. Deflects off a player and lands right for the Kings. Over the blue line, and that's going to be offside, as it looked like number 8, Jackson Bostock, had a chance to break in, but linesperson decided that one was offside. So face-off back in the neutral zone. Alhaj to take it for the Kings. One back by the Panthers. That's Brendan Williams on the face-off. Right back to his defenseman. Here comes Joe Marzano with speed. Morazino, I hope I'm saying that correctly. In front, oh, and a chance just wide as the net comes off now in the Kings zone. As there was a chance for the captain there to bury one for the Panthers.
Close chance there. As you mentioned, Matt, the Kings power play was 8 for 8 last night. 8 penalties, and they're 9 for 9 overall this year. So penalty kills looking really good so far.
Zach Holishek set to take the draw in the Kings zone for the Panthers. One forward by the Kings, and a chance for them to break out. Here they go through the neutral zone. That's flipped in deep, high and hard by Gislason. He chases that one down, can't get to it. Price just banks it off the boards and out of the zone. So a chance here for the Panthers to recover if they now have possession. Polishek on the near side. He can't reach the puck. Comes to Preston Muxlow. He can't do anything with it. Bit of fumbling around by both teams here as no one can really possess it very well. Puck's kind of bouncing around on them. Chance now for Porter Muxlow to get something going, but he's going to ice that one, and we're going to get another face-off here. Just 2 minutes and 6 seconds into the game.
A lot of whistles so far, eh?
Yeah, it's been, I think, 3 or 4 icings at least, plus an offside. Shots are 1-0 Panthers. 17:54 left in the first period. Face off to the right of Pichette. One back by the Kings. Parker plays it around the net. It's going to come up the far side. Just Lacing can't handle that one. Back down deep to go the Panthers. In behind the net now. Preston Muxlow trying to come up with it. He can only get it as far as Collier. Collier holds that one in. Pruita has it now. Down the left wing. Thrown in front. Oh, and a good play there by the Kings. I believe that was Cronin that was in the right place at the right time to intercept that one. They're able to clear the zone and maybe start a forecheck here. Turnover in the neutral zone by the Panthers. But the Kings can't stay onside. And we'll get another face-off here in the neutral zone.
Yeah, definitely a nice read by the Kings in front of the net on the interception on that pass. So that was a really good thing. They're going to get their first shot on net, are the Kings, with just less than 3 minutes into the first.
So just a note for the folks at home tonight, no Braden Candy, the captain for the Glacier Kings. He's out. No word on what's ailing him. Lucas Wadsworth has filled in his role. He's going to be playing the left wing instead of center. Panthers now have a chance down the right wing. Shot on. Good save by Pichette as he gets that one low with the stick and covers it up for another face-off. Decent crowd here again tonight in the Comox Valley Sports Center.
Yeah, not that bad. Last week was really nice to see the season opener against the Storm. There was a large crowd for a first game of the year. Being the Storm, you would expect that. Lots of people come down from Campbell River, so big crowd last week. Long drive for Peninsula folks.
Face-off won by the Kings in their own end. Up the near side, Dunzar trying to get this one out. Nice play by him to get it up to Wadsworth in the neutral zone. Wadsworth over the blue line. That's going to be offside. Looked like Churchill was just offside. He jumped the gun a little bit too much. Wadsworth had to take that angle on the way in, and unfortunately for the Kings, we're going to get a face-off in the neutral zone. Yeah,
going to have to get their timing on the blue lines going here. That's at least 3 offsides so far. So you're going to have to watch your line mates when they're going on the rush, making sure you're not too much in a hurry. Make sure they're over the line first.
16:51 remaining here in the first period. Face-off won by the Panthers. They try to gain the zone. Harris has it now in the far corner. Trying to come up with it is Mayenberg. He gets it around the near side for the Kings. Flipped out by Harris, but only as far as Ringma. Good job by him to hold the zone. Chance now for the Panthers down the right wing. On the backhand, in behind the net. Wraparound attempt. Nobody there as that one is squirted through the blue paint, but the Panthers retain possession. Chance now from the point. Wrister on. Big collision in front. No penalty on the play. That's referee's going to say Mayenberg was the one who initiated the contact. Kings are going to ice this one all the way down. Linesperson waves that one off, so play continues down in the Peninsula end. Harris trying to come up with it for the Kings. He can't. Caron now leaves it for Harris for the Panthers. Harris over the logo. That's the zone. Near side now, Caron. Throws it back across. Shot on. Good save by Pichette, moving from his right to his left. And another shot and a good blocker save. And that one redirected right to the near side half boards. And Durant has a chance to clear it. Pichette looking good tonight so far. Durant takes a bump at the blue line by Anane, excuse me. And the Panthers dump that one down, and we'll get an icing call and face off back down in Peninsula's end.
So last week that was Cullen that was in the tussle up at the end of the game, and he's
scratched tonight.
Yeah, he was a good physical, aggressive player. I guess he's out tonight.
I'm not 100% sure, but it did look like when he was going off last week after the fight, he was bleeding pretty good from the face, so he might be out maybe for an injury or something like that. Don't have the exact details there. Bostock fires that one on. That's going to be gloved down easily by the goaltender for the Panthers, Jacob Walsh. Haven't had to call his name too much yet. That was his first save credited for the game. Face off to his right. Matthias Elhaj on the draw. He wins it back. Puck's kind of bouncing around, still in the slot. Gets chopped at by the Panthers. Comes back to Alexander Elhaj. He fires that one on, deflected away by Sajan. Sajan's going to come up with it now, and he chips it off to the right side. That's dumped in by the Panthers. Chance for Sajin to chase this one down. He gets tied up with Alhaj. Puck's in his feet. Comes down to the near corner. Thrown in front by Lingard. Lingard now picks it up in the neutral zone. Dumps it right back in. Sajin able to get on his horse once again as is number 9, Brendan Williams. Comes up the far side, though. Kings able to clear the zone. Bostock now down over the left wing. He gets bumped hard into the half boards. Does well to maintain possession, but only for a moment. That puck's picked right back up by the Panthers. Only as far as the blue line. Alhaj has to dump this one back in, and Churchill has to get back onside. Panthers fire this one high and hard on Pichette. He's able to play it. Leaves it for his defenseman, Cronin, up the far side. Ooh, close to too many men there for the Kings. Luckily, really nobody touched it. Oh, that was fired at the bench. And we might get a too many men now. Bit of a sloppy change
there. It looked like he was halfway on the bench, so, and his foot was off the ice, I believe.
Yeah, so. You're right. No penalty. It looks like we're good. Panther players were calling for it, though. They had a couple arms up.
The other one right before that was pretty close, too, so there was close calls right by the Kings bench, and you're right, Peninsula's asking about that call.
So it's going to be Hulashek on the draw. Zach Hulashek from Barrie, Ontario, for the Panthers up against Muxlow. I always get confused between the two because they both start with a P, and I have to look for the R on the names. You got to remember Porter is 17 and Preston is 9. Preston has the puck now. Must be hard for the coaching staff to determine between the two twins. Preston comes up with it in his own zone. Over the red line now. Down the left wing with some speed. He button hooks away from his check. Gains some space. Circles back to the top of the slot. Shot on. That's blocked away. Parker holds that one in. Fires that one. Hits a man in front. Deflects to the far corner. Gislason comes up with it. Back to Preston Muxlow. He dumps this one in deep for Porter now. Porter can't come up with it. Comes up the near side. Cronin now gets his pocket picked by Price, but Muxlow comes back up with it in the neutral zone. Good recovery by him. Shot on, glove down easily by Jacob Walsh, and we'll get a face-off here to his right.
Well, first couple of shots on Walsh is giving him the chance to handle the puck. Not really great scoring opportunities, but they are got to get in the shots on net.
Yeah, so face-off will be to his right. Hope you folks can hear us okay at home. It seems like Flow Sports keeps jumping on our stream, so I'm not sure if there's something going on. They haven't made us aware of anything, but as far as I can tell here in booth, we sound good and it looks good, so fingers crossed for you folks at home. Face-off won by the Kings. Shot on. That's blocked in front by a Panther player. Passed out to Sajin now down the right wing. Excuse me, that's Swan, number 21. 21? 24. 21, excuse me. Chance now for the Kings to get out from their own zone. Comes to Harris now up the middle. Harris over the red line. Trying to gain the zone. Still with it. Good strong play by him. Only for a moment though. Panthers cleared the zone easily. And Ben Swan will give chase. Maybe trying to start a forecheck. He gets walked around nicely by Manberg. Manberg with wheels over the blue line now. Nice pinching play by Manberg. Shot on. Deflection. Good save there by Walsh. It deflects to the near corner. Panthers have a chance to clear. Ringma fires it up far side to Swan. That's going to be just deflected in. Durant's going to be back to pick it up for the Kings and restart the play from behind Pichette. Durant elects to go to Manberg far side. That's fired up all the way up the middle, turned over to Ringma. He's going to get sandwiched here in the near side neutral zone, but Anane comes up with it. Now a chance for Anane. Walks in, shot. That's blocked in front by Vijhl, I believe. That hit a body and deflected away. Chance now for the Panthers. Ringma near side. He was good last year. Another shot by Ringma. That one's just wide as well. He's very good at getting a quick shot away, and it's, as a goalie, it's always those deceptive low shots that are just above the pad. They don't have to be super hard, but if they have a seeing eye for the net, they can be a pain in the butt to stop. Hodgson now trying to carry this one in. He gets stripped of it by Alhaj. Alhaj elects to go around the far side to Wadsworth. They can't clear the zone. The Panthers still pressing here. Puck's in the near side corner. Panthers come up with it. Good shift here by Anane as he's getting harassed. He does well to hang on to the puck, and a good hit it in the neutral zone by Collier as he got Wadsworth there not looking, and a chance for Collier. Backhand rebound. Good save by Pichette as he makes 1 and 2 stops there. Puck comes free to the near side. Held in by number 43, Joe Marzino. Panthers come up with it again. Fired on from the point. Attempted the deflection in front, but Pichette handles that one easily.
Well, it looks like the front of the net's been cleared out a bit there, and that was kind of nice. And the report I got for Kyle Manberg is that you'll notice that he's an all-around solid defenseman. As we just noticed with his last offensive rush up the ice, it looks like a very smooth offensive skating defenseman. So that's nice to see in the lineup.
Face-off won by the Panthers ahead. Nice job by them to win that one forward. Comes to Periuta now on the far side. Trying to be held into the top of the point. It is shot on quickly, but just wide. Comes around the near side. Collier trying to hold this one in. He can't. Gets past Price and back into the neutral zone. Panthers elect to reset. Holishek now down the right wing with speed. Trying to muscle his way around his check. He does. In behind the net now. Gonna walk it back out in front. Elects to pass it in behind the net to Collier. Collier backhands this one awkwardly into the slot. It bounces around, falls to the near side corner. Alhaj pins him up against the board. Bostock's now there for the Kings. He's gonna cycle it back down into his own zone. Gets wrapped around the far side to the Kings defender, number 11, Aiden Anderson. That's flipped high and out of play. I think that one hit the ceiling, actually.
That's what it looked like. So shots on goal here early is 8-3 for Peninsula. We got 10, just under 10 left, just over 10 to go in the first period.
Just going to check our cabling here, as it looks like maybe we are having an issue that I'm not aware of, but do our best here. Make it sound nice and clear if we can, folks.
Well, we can hear each other, Matt.
We can hear each other just fine. Here's Bostock now down the left wing. Shot on. Ooh, just wide, and a good chance for him. He had Churchill driving the net. Comes back to Alhaj in the neutral zone. He leaves it for Cronin. Cronin far side to Parker. Chipped back ahead by the Kings. They maintain possession. Good shift here by Bostock. He does well. He gets dumped, but regains the puck. Comes up to Sajin now. Sajin for the Panthers. He dumps this one in. That one hits Parker in the hand. Deflected right back, and the Kings have a chance to break out 2-on-2. Looks like Churchill's at a bit of a bit gas there as he's at the end of a shift. Comes near side to Sajin for the Panthers. He's going to flip this one in deep and start a forecheck for the Panthers. That's wrapped around the far side. Kings trying to break this one out. Muxlow can't handle it. Comes back to Parker in his own zone. He gets stripped of the puck as there was 3 Panthers there. Back down low to Williams, poked in front. Back to Williams down behind the net. Tries a wraparound. Good sharp save there by Pichette, bouncing towards the net. Pichette covers it up once again. He's looked very solid once again tonight.
Yes, he has. He's got good rebound control. And like we said last week, Campbell River scored a couple beautiful deflections on him that he had zero chance on. And he made a lot of big saves to keep the Kings in it last week. So he's been quite impressive for the first half of this first period and the first home game against the Storm. Oh, here we go, sponsors. Okay, so our valid sponsors and supporters: 21 Degrees Comox Valley Heating and Cooling Experts, sponsors of the Progressive Shoot for Cash, Ashley Furniture Home Shop local, and support those sponsors who support us. Vancouver Island Health and Tobacco Vaping Free Sports. Be your best, be tobacco free. Daryl Robbins, CDA Accounting, Tax and Estate Planning. Cal Tire, True Service, proud sponsor of the Comox Valley Kings and sponsors of the Tire Toss. This is how we roll. Arrow Art, Screen Printing and Embroidery Comox. Best prices in Comox. Comox Valley for proud and product services. Hats, t-shirts, and more. Bryce Hanson, Remax, Personal Real Estate Corporation. Natch Eatery and Public House. Eat, play, socialize, proudly supporting the community. Visit the match and enjoy the promotion when you see the coupon on the back of your game ticket. Dr. Alex Rito and Joan Eaton, CSN Auto, reliable auto body, quality you can trust.
Thank you, Rob, and thank you to all our sponsors, as always, for allowing us to bring you VIJHL action here live from the Comox Valley Sports Center, live on Flow Hockey TV. Face-off won by the Kings, but turned over the blue line. Good job there by Mariziano. I'm going to struggle with that name all night. Marizino. Chance out for the Kings in front in the slot shot. Oh, and a great save there by Walsh as he got over it. I believe it was just Layson streaking to the net. Chance now for the Kings again as they shoot that one in from the point. Puck's deflected off of Walsh. Comes back to the Panther player at the top of the point. That was Fletcher. And the Panthers cleared the zone. Back into the offensive zone go the Panthers here. Kings have it though. Chance for them to break out as Durant has it on the near side. Durant fires this one into the far side corner. Gislason's going to give chase on that. He throws his weight around. Easily handled by Hodgson, Paco Hodgson from East Wenatchee, Washington State. Durant now with it from behind his own net. Fired in front by a Panther player. Comes to Collier at the top of the point. Shot on. Good save by Pichette as that one hit him in the upper shoulder right above the crest. Chance now for the Kings going the other way. Clayton leaves it for Harris. Little 2-on-1 down low. Harris trying to get around his check shot on. Scores! What a goal by Ryan Harris as he goes upstairs right over the shoulder of Walsh. That's a 1-0 game.
Walsh went down, he went up. What a beautiful shot by number 23, Ryan Harris. Beautiful shot. Well, he's definitely showed earlier on in the season that he has a good skill set, so that was a beautiful shot.
Yeah, Ryan Harris, leading goal scorer for the Burnaby Winter Club under-18 AAA team last year. That's his first goal in the VIGHL and his first goal, obviously, as a Comox Valley Glacier King, and he makes it a 1-0 game. That goal coming at 11 minutes and 39 seconds of the first period.
Well, nice hands on Harris, like we talked about last week. Reminds us a little bit of Alex Ben last year.
Yeah, that was a great shot. Sharp corner, or excuse me, sharp angle, and he just roofed that one right underneath the crossbar. Hit the top of the netting. It didn't even hit the back of the netting. Came right out. So 1-0 Kings. Panthers are pressing though. Here they come. Offensively, turned over cheaply there. And a chance now for Harris again down the right wing. He's going to shoot this one. Oh, and a good save by Walsh as he got the blocker to that one. Another good chance for Harris as he was seeing that far side corner. Nice blocker there by Jacob Walsh. Puck battle now in front of the Panthers bench. Panthers come up with it. Wrapped around the near side. That's going to be held in by Al-Haj. He fires that one on just wide. Deflects into the near side corner. Panthers trying to come up with it. They finally do. Up the far side and comes up the middle to Harris for the Panthers. He can't handle it. Turned over in the neutral zone. Vijhl now trying to make a move around his man. That was Anane checking him, and Vijhl is just going to dump this one in. Collier is going to be back for the Panthers to pick that one up. Collier looking to set up behind Walsh now. Elects to go up the far side. Comes over in the near side to Zach Holishek. He can't handle it. Back to Ringman now. Again to Ringma. Good forecheck here by the Kings. Panthers trying to get out of their own zone. Good bump at the blue line, but the Panthers come up with it. Strong play by them at the blue line. Held in. No. Linesperson's going to say that one just crept outside the zone, much to the chagrin of the Panthers bench.
Well, from what I could see here, and we're right on that blue line, that looked like a great call by the linesman. Looked like you could see a little bit of white ice between the puck and the blue line, so a nice call by the linesman.
I don't know if your eyes are that good, Rob.
I know. Well, I do need my glasses. I've definitely already noticed that I need to go get glasses again.
Al-Haj wins the draw for the Kings.
Thanks for that, Matt.
Yeah, no worries. Anytime. Comes back. Peruita has it. Peruita now in the offensive zone. Down to Holishek. Holishek with it now. In behind Pichette. Up the far side, still hanging on to it. He's getting harassed by Churchill. Elects to drop it down low to Peruita in behind the net. He can't come up with it. Ringma holds the boards on the near side, though. Shot on. That's deflected. Good save by Pichette. And he's going to cover that one up, and we'll get a face-off.
Good rebound control by Pichette again, covering that puck down low. Something that we've noticed that he's good at.
Face-off to the right now of Aaron Pichette. El-Haj now has the face-off. He loses it. Comes in behind the net. Peruita has it. Leaves it for Price, and chance in front. Oh, and it just squeaked past Holishek as he had a chance all alone in the slot. And here comes Bostock the other way. He fires this one in deep. Churchill trying to give chase. He can't get to it first. Comes up the near side. Bostock does well to dump it right back in. Price is going to have plenty of time in his own end to make a decision. Flips that one to the neutral zone. Held up by Mayenberg. He's going to find Churchill. Chips that one ahead, but Price strips him of the puck, and a good play by Hodgson just to kind of get in the way there of Churchill, and up to Proida. Proida dumps that one in hard and low. Comes in behind the net of Pichette. He's going to handle it now. Leaves it for Manberg. Manberg plenty of time waiting for a change now. Panthers elect to go for the full change. Kings remain out there with the Alhaj, Churchill, Bostock line. Bostock's going to get off now, as are the rest of them, as Churchill's the lone forechecker. Chance for the Panthers now to catch the Kings on a bad change. Sajan now down the left wing, trying to get around his man. Alhaj bumps him into the corner. Puck still battling around there. Comes up to the Kings. They flip it ahead. Here's Gislason now. Good hold by him as he dodged the check in the neutral zone. Muxlow's going to backhand this one in, hits Collier up high, and I think we actually might get a hand pass there. As looked like Collier might have gloved that one down. So face off back in the neutral zone here, as we got 5:05 left in the first period. So what are your thoughts so far, Rob?
Looks like a much better first period for the Kings this week than last week. You know, not looking like they're skating in sand this week.
Yeah, they look a lot more fluid, hey?
Yeah, for sure. A little bit more fluency coming out of their own end. Sure, maybe obviously the D partners have changed. We've had some additions, so
yeah, and they just don't look as nervous with the puck. You know, like I would say the first couple minutes both teams were kind of bobbling the puck around. Maybe the ice was still settling in, but since then the passing has been much better from both parties. Harris now trying to give chase. The goal scorer tonight for the Kings. He can't get to it. Comes to Vijhl on the near side. Collier does well to intercept that one. He wraps around the far side. Chance now for the Panthers to break out. Comes to Williams. He elects to go back into his own end with it, as he's getting harassed there by Harris. Near side to Collier. Good forecheck here by the Kings as Vijhl comes up with it at the blue line. Vijhl with plenty of time walking in, shoots. That one's right in the breadbasket, but a good save by Jacob Walsh nonetheless, as that was through traffic. And now maybe a little extra pushy-shovey after the whistle.
Let's see some more pushy-shovey Saturday night hockey. Well, like you talked about Ryan Harris being the U18 Burnaby top goal scorer. By the way he scored that first goal, Matt, looks like we should be expecting more snipes from Ryan Harris this year.
Yeah, only two other players on his team that had more points than him last year, and both of them are playing in the BCHL this season. So definitely among some star-studded players, you know, considering the level we're at here. I mean, you know, BCHL is definitely improved, but it's not quite BCHL level, obviously.
Yes.
But hey, we're making our steps towards there, and it's nice that there's now affiliation between the two. Chance in front. Oh, and a good save by Walsh. He jumps on this one, still loose, scores!
Nice.
I'm not sure who got on the end of that one. I think it was Muxlow.
Yeah, no, it was 20.
It was just Layson with a great goal as he just dug away. Puck was bouncing around.
Yeah, as the puck was obviously sitting there. Great little effort by Jake Gilslason. And now they're asking the referee about it, or the linesman.
That'll be his first goal of the season. That goal coming at 15:53 of the first period to put the Kings up 2-0.
Good effort in front of the net. You know, he just kept digging and digging, never got knocked down. So
no discussion by the referees either.
Puck loose, so a great play by Gilslason.
Obviously, the referees saw the puck was still bouncing around free in there, and a good stick by him is like you said, and a 2-0 game for the Kings here. 4:07 left in the first period.
Great start for the Kings so far.
Nice move by Vijhl to get around two guys over the blue line now. Near side to Harris. Shot on, just wide. Comes over the far side to Clayton. He's going to wrap this one in behind the net. Vijhl comes up with it once again. Vijhl trying to muscle his man off. He's getting pushed into the half boards there. Comes free now. The Panthers have possession. Fired up the near side. Proida chips that one in deep. Durant's going to give chase. Oh, they're going to say it's an icing there. From here, it looked like Proida definitely touched it at the blue line, but nonetheless, we'll get a face-off back down in the Panthers' end.
Looks like Brown's getting a talking to. I wonder if they're talking about that loose puck in front of the net. I do not believe that was Brown in front of the net there, so just talking to the player about it.
So Jake Gislason with his first goal of the campaign. Looks like they've credited Porter and Preston Muxlow. Chance now in sharp there, tight, by Harris. He elects to walk around the net with it now in the far side corner. He's got the Panthers just scrambling around in their own end. Shot on, ooh, deflected just wide as Walsh was tracking that one well. Alhaj, he gets stripped of the puck, and now a chance for the Panthers maybe to go the other way. No, Alhaj does well to chip that one right back in as Holishek had it for just a moment. And now a chance for the Panthers maybe to reset and relax in behind their own net. Just kind of gather themselves as Risto Ringma is going to take his time with it. Comes up the near side. Price is going to collect that, and there's going to be a tripping call here in the neutral zone as Price was taken down. I believe it's going to be Harris heading to the box.
Price had a little bit of a skate, though. Tough penalty to take for Harris.
With 2:56 left in the first period.
And right in the neutral zone. So Kings have got a 2-0 lead here and made the gap on the shots on goal better with 11-9 for Peninsula. So their first penalty kill of the game. Like we mentioned earlier, they're 9 for 9 on the penalty kill so far this year.
Haven't given up a power play goal yet. Shot on, deflected just wide. Comes up the near side. Panthers regain possession. Chance for number 43, Joe Marizino. Down low now. Back up the half-board, shot on. That was Ethan Lingard. Puck still loose, bouncing around. Kings can't clear it. Still bouncing around. Shot just wide. And a wraparound attempt here. Looks like Pichette bobbled the net off there. Puck still alive, though. Down low, shot by Williams. That's saved easily by Pichette. Works it up the far side to Lingard. Lingard now from the far corner. Back down low to Williams. To Lingard. They play pitch and catch. Is El Haj trying to get in the way. Nice cross-ice pass, but Caron can't get to it. Here's Caron now. Back down low. He's finding Williams. Williams looking for Sajin. No, he's going to leave this one for Marizino. He's going to shoot that one on. That's easily patted away by Pichette. Panthers still have possession. Minute left here in the power play. Joe Marizino goes far side. Ethan Lingard. Lingard has it. He gets stripped to the puck, and a chance for the Kings to clear it. They do, but only to the neutral zone. The forwards are going to get off. Defenders are going to have to stay out there. Cronin trying to chop at this one. He can't. Sajin does well to turn away from his check. Back down to Caron. Now Sajin from the point. Far side shot. Ooh, just wide, and a good chance there for Paco Hodgson as he just fired that one high and wide on the one-timer. Lingard now, right side, walking in. Shoot, scores! Lingard just bar down. That one popped the water bottle. That hit the crossbar and went in. What a shot there by Ethan Lingard, the captain.
That was a beautiful shot, Matt. Top shelf. Not sure if it deflected at all, but it had eyes for that top shelf of the net. So there we go. Maybe I shouldn't have mentioned that, but it's power play goal for Peninsula now.
Lingard makes it a 2-1 game with his first goal of the season. That goal coming at 18 minutes and 34 seconds of the first period. Like I said, a 2-1 game now, and it's back to anyone's match as Kings were pressing there. Panthers did well to draw the penalty. That power play looked very good. Oh, bobble in behind the net by Walsh. He does well to get it over to his defenseman, and the Panthers recover. Fletcher now up through the middle. He loses possession of it. Comes to Durant. He's trying to fire this one to Dunzire. It hits Fletcher. Fletcher still causing problems in the neutral zone. Wadsworth comes up with it. He's going to fire this one in, and we're in the last 60 seconds of the first period. Dunzire comes up with it in the far corner. Maybe one last chance for the Kings. No, they turn it over, and here come the Panthers with speed down the right wing. Harris, he gets bumped off the puck. Mayenberg trying to get in his way. Puck gets fired out to the slot. Comes back to Fletcher, I believe, at the point. Let's look here. Sorry, that was Therian. Shot on. That hits a body in front. And a chance now for the Kings to escape their zone with 30 seconds remaining. Wadsworth. He's going to just flip this one in deep. Durant's going to give chase. He's going to do well to get there with wheels. Gets taken down. No penalty on the play. Panthers come up with it in their own zone. 20 seconds remaining. Fired up the far side. Chance for the Panthers 2-on-1 here maybe. Not enough speed as the puck was just too slow to get to its intended target. And the Kings clear the zone with 10 seconds left here in the first period. Panthers dump this one in. That's deflected in deep by Fletcher. Excuse me, that's number 25, Leo Therian. And now we have the end of the first period. 2-1 for the Glacier Kings. Shots 18-9 for the Panthers.
Well, Pichette looked good again. The Kings looked better in this first period than last first period. And even getting outshot 18-9, they still got the lead 2 goals to 1.
Yeah, good period all around. We'll be back in 15 minutes for the second frame. Kings go up 2-0 in the first period, and a late power play goal by the Peninsula Panthers makes it a 2-1 game. Coming into the second period, Panthers lead on the score shot 18-9, but Kings lead where it matters. It's 2-1. As always, I'm Matt Parnell, joined by Mr. Rob Hollywood Hudson in the booth. How was that first period, Rob?
That was good first period, Matt. Like I said, you know, they looked a lot better than last week's period, and I think, you know, I was really impressed with Manberg on the blue line. He moves the puck well, gets out in front of the net.
Good skater too, hey?
Yeah, really good skater. So that's really good. You know, you need your D guys to be able to move the puck out, and good skating players. So,
and a good period by Pichette once again.
Yeah, oh yeah, Pichette looked really good again.
So one thing we have to say about this Kings team so far through 2 games in 1 period is goaltending does not seem to be an issue with these guys.
No, I was thinking about that earlier, Matt. Like, obviously they did some really good scouting on their tenders, so that's nice to see.
Meeting of the officials at center ice, and once they're done, we'll get the puck drop here and be back underway. So 5-on-5 here. Tegan Clayton to take the draw for the Glacier Kings, going up against number 27, Carson Harris. Kings win the draw. Harris intercepts that one in the neutral zone. Down the right wing now with speed, trying to power around Manberg. Nice pass into the middle. Comes free to the Panther player. That's Anane now in the near side corner. He takes a bump from Manberg. Comes up the far side, held in nicely at the blue line, but only for a moment. Good job there by Harris to control it for the Kings, but he loses it, and here come the Panthers now. Partial 2-on-1, shot on, good save by Pichette. Loose puck, still a rebound, good save again. Puck comes into the corner as Clayton got in front of that one. Cross ice pass, oh, and a good save there by Pichette, and a nice little one-timer by Caron as he was able to get a little piece of it and force Pichette to make a nice early save here in the second.
A beautiful leg kick save down low, so a great save by Pichette, and once again looking good early in this second period. So yeah, Pichette's looked really good in his first 2 games that we've seen so far.
Face off to his right. It's going to be El Haj on the draw for the Kings up against Sajan for the Panthers. Kings come up with it, tie up in the corner now, trying to dig it free as El Haj comes free to the Panthers. Oh, shot on. Good save by Pichette on the near side, far side. Sharp angle chance there, but a good save by him nonetheless. Here's Churchill now with speed over the blue line. He gets stripped of the puck nicely. That's number 43, Joe Maranzino. Puck comes back down in, and that's going to be an icing on the Glacier Kings, and we'll get a face-off back down in Pichette's end.
So yeah, like we talked about, Pichette's looked really good so far in these first 2 games that we've seen, and obviously some good scouting by the head coach to get some good goaltending in here early for the Glacier Kings.
Face-off to the left of Pichette. It's going to be El Haj on the draw up against Williams. Williams wins that one back cleanly. Maranzino now from the point, shot on, deflected, good save by Pichette, still bouncing around. Another good save there. Shoots, he scores! On the far side, the captain, Ethan Lingard, gets another one, and that's going to make it a 2-2 game. And they have quickly had 7 shots here in the middle frame, and a good start to the second period by the Peninsula Panthers.
Yeah, they've definitely come out skating like you talked about, 7-0 on the shots on net here, and a quick goal to tie it up. Well, Pichette can only make so many saves there, Matt.
Yeah, he made 2 or 3, and that puck was still bouncing around.
Yeah.
Kind of similar to the Kings' second goal as well, actually. Puck was bouncing around free, loose in the just outside the blue paint, and the Panthers were able to jump on that one, and Lingard buries it, and that's a 2-2 game now. Shots 25-9 for the Panthers. Kings win the face-off here on the reset. Parker trying to clear this one up through the middle. He can't get it past Holishek. Now there's Gislason, and another battle here in the neutral zone as Gislason takes a bump from behind. He was pinning Price to the ice. Price comes up with it at the blue line, trying to get around Parker now, throws that one into the middle, can't get it into the slot, comes back up with it in the corner. Parker trying to find his way to the puck, good hit by him to free the puck up, comes free to the far side half boards. Preston Muxlow had to be careful, chance in front, good save by Pichette as Holishek was in down low all alone, right in front of the crease, and a nice move, but a good save by Pichette. He's keeping them in this one here in the second period. Hayden Parker backhands this one around the far side to Preston Muxlow. Trying to get that one up to Porter Muxlow. He can't get to it. Gislason now going to chase this one down. Puck comes free to the near side. Preston Muxlow can't dump that one in. And it's going to just be corralled easily by the Panthers. Fletcher now. Nice pass by him, leaving it on the far side for Holishek. Shot on. Good save by Pichette as he gets that one with the mitt. And that's going to be a face-off in the Kings zone.
Well, 2.5 minutes into the second period here, Matt, and it looks like Peninsula's come to play in the second. The Kings need to get their first shot on net in this period. Face-off coming up just to the right of Pichette.
Face-off won by the Kings as Churchill wins that one back to the far side. Wrapped around near side. Wadsworth can't get to it. Leo Therian keeps it in. Dumps it around the far side. Fletcher trying to get to it. That's chipped out past him and into the neutral zone. Dunzire trying to give chase. He does well to intercept that one. Good chance there, but he gets stripped of the puck after making the interception. Turned away from his man is Caron. Caron now. He gets bumped off the puck, comes to Wadsworth. Wadsworth back to Mayenberg at the point. Fires this one on, deflected. Oh, and a good sharp save there by Walsh as he had to be quick to that one. Back to Mayenberg again. Far side to Durant from the point. Shoots that one. Another good save. Puck still bouncing around. Cleared out by the Panthers into the neutral zone. Over the red line. Dumped in deep by Swan. And Swan chasing this one down. He's got Fletcher with him. Shot on by Fletcher just wide. Swan throwing a nice reverse hit on Durant in behind the net. And it comes to Swan now on the near side. Swan pinned up against the boards. Fletcher getting into it with Dunzire. Dunzire and Fletcher going after each other. Puck's pinned up against the boards here, trying to be dug out free from the corner. Referee right there just in case there's an infraction. Fletcher and Dunzire really going after each other here. Puck comes free to Swan. He's going to pass this one in the slot. Comes free to the point. Maranzino's shot. That's blocked easily in front. Another chance. Shot on again by the Panthers. Good save by Pichette. Comes back to the point again. Fanned on this time by Hodgson. Swan can't come up with it. Going to be a penalty here. I'm not sure if it's going to be on the Kings. I think maybe the Panthers is.
I think it might be on the Panthers for the cross check from behind.
We'll see here.
That's what it looked like. Brown's right there.
Steve Brown's going to call a tripping call. So it looks like the Kings will head to the power play here with 3:45 gone in the second period.
Well, a little bit more pressure there by the Kings earlier with some shots in Peninsula's end, and now they'll get the power play out of it on a look like a trip in front of the Kings penalty.
Swan's going to head to the box.
Net. Sorry.
Swan will head to the box. 2 minutes for tripping. Face off to the right of Jacob Walsh. Tegan Clayton on the draw for the Kings. He can't win it. Churchill trying to come up with it off the face-off. He can't get to it. Comes up to the far side. Harris is going to have to pinch down. He does. Trying to maintain possession. It's held up in the end zone, on the end boards by Hodgson. Comes free to the Panthers. They're going to be able to dump this one all the way down the ice. And the Kings will have to reset as Pichette's out to play this one. Minute 40 left in the power play. Alhaj from behind his own net. Ethan Lingard out there for the Panthers is the lone forechecker. Near side to Clayton now. Clayton with speed through the neutral zone. Over the blue line. Trying to button hook away from his check. Ooh, bad tumble there by Lingard. He gets up though. Beach trying to hold this one in. Does. Bounces off a body in front. Comes to Alhaj. Nice move by Alhaj. Pass across far side. Harris walks in. Shot. Ooh, and a good block in front by number 43, Joe Maranzino once again. And here's Maranzino with speed now up the near side. Playing up far side now to Caron. Good pass by him. He's just going to try and kill some time. Leaves it for Lingard. He's got plenty of time. Top of the slot shot. Oh, deflected into the corner as Alhaj was got in the way there. Far side held in by Williams. Williams now shoots that one on. Tegan Clayton's going to recover it for the Kings. 53 seconds left in the power play. And they're going to have to get going here if they want to get a chance to get that lead back. Alhaj now from his own end. Near side to Clayton. Clayton chips this one over the blue line. Churchill and Clayton going to give chase. Churchill's going to get to it first. Pins this one up against the end boards. Dug free by the Panthers, only as far as Alhaj at the point. Nice play by him to keep that in. Down to Vijhl on the half boards. Back to Alhaj. He shoots. Oh, and that one deflects just wide as Churchill was causing a problem in front. He was right in the kitchen of Walsh. And here comes Price the other way for the Panthers. Good poke by Alhaj to keep that one alive. Big hit in the half boards there right at the blue line. And now some extracurriculars by Price. They're going to call it an offside as Price was pinning Alhaj down to the ice. Getting physical now here in the second period.
Quite a few pins that we've seen. You know, it's WWE style a little bit down there. So, yeah, the referees are talking to him, letting him play. It's good to see. So, yeah, we'll see how this game develops. As you said, it was a little bit more pushy-shovey here on a Saturday night.
14:30 left here in the second period. Face off in the neutral zone. Kings come up with it. Muxlow trying to get over the blue line. He can't maintain possession. Comes to Annane. Annane is going to leave it for Ringma. Ringma now right up the middle to Harris. Nice pass by him to leave the zone. Harris can't quite handle it. Preston Muxlow gets in his way. Back to 5-on-5. Panthers have it in their own end. Circling away from Preston Muxlow. Oh, and a bad turnover there. Oh, no tripping call there. Looks like the lumber actually of number 14, Colton Roberts, got in the feet of one of the Muxlow twins, and no harm, no foul though. We'll get the puck back in the neutral zone. Mayenberg now over the blue line, down the left wing, bumps Ringma off the puck, shot on. Good sharp save there by Walsh as he deflects that one in behind the net. Harris now recovers for the Panthers. Only for a moment though. Porter Muxlow up the far side, gets it to Durant, back down, that's Preston Muxlow in the corner. Gislason can't come up with it now, and the Panthers have a chance to reset, flipped out to center. Here comes the Panthers. Swan down the right wing, in that near side corner again. Mayenberg on him, comes back to Therian at the point. He's going to shoot that one, blocked away easily by Porter Muxlow, but the Panthers regain possession. Swan, near side corner. Leaves it for Annane. In front, chance, good save there by Pichette as the shooter didn't get all of it. It was Harris. The Kings clear the zone. Therian has it now in his own end. Therian up the near side. He can't find anyone in the neutral zone. Mayenberg trying to get around his man. He gets taken down by two guys. Here comes Bostock. Shot on. Ooh, trying to go up that far side. On the far side corner is the right idea, but just missed the net. Kings regain possession. Churchill now trying to use his big body to gain some speed, some space. Shot on by Mayenberg. Easy save. Another one by Mayenberg, just wide. That one's going to deflect down and come to Price on the near side half board. Price leaves the zone. Nice pass up the near side for Prowita. Toe drag around his man. He loses the handle on it. Passed in front, still in the blue paint. And that's covered up by Pichette.
Nice job by Peninsula there to throw it back out in front of the net to try to create an opportunity. And good thing Pichette was right on that.
So shots now are 28-14 for the Panthers in a 2-2 game. 12:26 left here in the second period.
Well, I was looking at the schedule here, Matt. We play next Friday here against Oceanside. Then the Kings play Saturday, Wednesday, and Friday and Saturday. So they got a really busy schedule coming up.
Absolutely. Face-off won by the Kings. Comes to Alhaj now behind his own net, playing it up the far side. That's deflected back in. Panthers have a chance. Backhanded on, and that's going to be a hand pass. So we'll get the face-off outside the zone.
Sure, that could be interesting part of their schedule for sure, coming up early on in the season here, playing tonight and then playing, they get 6 days off for next Friday here against Oceanside. That'd be an interesting game, seeing Oceanside again after the big rivalry series last year in the playoffs.
Yeah, it was a fun time watching both those teams play each other, much like much like the Storm and the Kings. Comes the near side. Parker dumps this one back in. Kings are going to have to tag up. Harris is after that one. He can't hold the puck in, though. Held in nicely by Alhaj, but only for a moment. And here comes the Panthers the other way. Chance for a 2-on-1. Lingard throws this one into the slot. Nobody home. So it looked like it was Maranzino jumping up in the play, and he just couldn't get a stick to it as he takes a hard bump. Puck still bouncing around on the blue paint. Good save by Pichette, and that's dumped away by the Kings all the way back down. Hodgson has time to recover in his own end. Hodgson trying to turn away from his check. It's Vijhl on him. Going to be dug free now by Harris. Clayton's over there helping out as well. 3 King forwards. Comes to Parker. He holds it in just for a moment, though, and a chance now for the Panthers to clear the zone. Hodgson fires this one in. Near side corner. Wraps around the far side. Comes to Sagen now. Sagen trying to dig this one free from behind the net. He does just that, leaving it for his teammate. Looks like it's Williams pinned up against the boards by Clayton. Comes free to the Kings, and Parker has a chance now to clear his own zone. Parker over the blue line. Fires this one in all the way around the net. Out to play it is Walsh. Nice play by him to stop that one up. Leaves it for Roberts. Roberts elects to go far side to Ringma. Back to Roberts. Roberts now up the near side. Fires this one in down the right wing. That's going to go in behind the net. Just outside of the reach of Pichette. Dunzire's there to pick it up for the Kings. They're trying to chip it past Ringma at the point. It was Hoffman at the point there. First time I've seen his name come up tonight. Fired back down by the Panthers, and will get an icing.
So last play there in front of our own net, it was a nice body work by Parker in front of the net to clear it up, and then he made a nice rush up the ice to be able to get the puck in deep so the team could get a change. So a nice little play by Parker there.
Churchill to take the draw to the right of Walsh for the Kings. He wins that one back. Oh, nobody home on the pass by Dunzire as Durant was on the far side point. He just split the D there. Durant has to come back and retrieve it behind his own net. Nice pass to Mainberg on the near side. Mainberg now trying to get a breakout. Pass right up the middle as he takes a bump. No icing on the play. Churchill's going to try and give this one a chase. Pokes it free to Dunzire. Dunzire now in the near corner. Comes up with it. Trying to cycle it back to his offensive partner there, Churchill. He can't come up with it. Hoffman comes up with it now, and here's Swan down the right wing. Swan over the blue line, into the slot, shot on. Good save by Pichette with the stick as he deflects that one into the corner. Churchill now in the far corner. Flips that one ahead to Dunzire. Now up to Wadsworth down the right wing. He gets poked by Ringma. Fires it across near side. Nobody home for the Kings, and that's cleared away easily by the Panthers. And the Kings are going to have to reset. Anderson, a little bit of a bad pass there to Alhaj. Alhaj recovers easily, though. Anderson now from his own zone. Up the near side. Gislason tips this one in. That's going to come in to Roberts' stick for the Panthers. He's going to hang on to it. Roberts now has it from his own end. Goes D to D. Ringma can't handle it, and there's going to be a face-off here as, a little bit of extra pushy shovey there by Ringma as
looked like Ringma lifted his stick up and it caught the goaltender, so the Kings player definitely wasn't doing anything there unintentional.
Yeah, Walsh got the cover up there, and there was just a bit of a collision right in front of Walsh as he kind of took the worst of it. It looks like it was Gislason there getting in front. And we'll get a TV timeout here.
Here we go. Back to our sponsors, who we thank you very much and appreciate everything you do for the Comox Valley Glacier Kings. Thrifty Foods, 2 convenient Courtney locations to serve you: Cliff Avenue or Ryan Road. Bayview Hotel Work Group, Van Isle Water, Solomon to Sable Environmental, Dairy Queen on Cliff, great food and yummy ice cream too. Quality Foods, 2 convenient locations to serve you: Comox on Lyric and Comox on Cliff. Happy Source for Sports, official supplier of Comox Valley Glacier Kings. Go see all the boys and James at Comox Happy Source for Sports. So thank you very much to them. Colonial Countertops, Jeff Chris Personal Real Estate Corporation, Jamie Edwards Realty, Andrea's Electronics, Fitness Excellent, Speed Pro Signs, Jet FM, WFG Life and Health, Peninsula Co-op, and we'd also like to thank you very much to 3 new sponsors here this year: Bot Parrot Food Trucks, Lark Plumbing and Heating, B&B Contracting. Andre's Electronics. Thank you very much, Matt. Not Andreas. Yeah. Bit of a spelling error there. So
there's a spelling error.
Thanks to Matt.
Yeah, no worries. Sometimes, every once in a while, a blind squirrel finds a nut,
that.
Right?
I'm like, when did they come on board?
Face off one by the King. Shot scores off the draw. It's Alexander Alhaj with a quick one-timer from the top of the slot as he fires that one. And it beats Walsh on the low blocker's side to make it a 3-2 game for the Glacier Kings.
Beautiful face-off win there, and a great shot by Alhaj, you said?
Yeah, it was Alexander Alhaj with his
beautiful shot.
First of the season to make it a 3-2 game.
We're going to have a lot of those the first little part of the season. Guys getting their first goals in the Vancouver Island Junior Hockey League. Nice to see.
Porter Muxlow with the assist as he won that one back cleanly right to Alhaj. Alhaj setting up on the left side. Normally plays the right side as he's a right-handed defenseman, but clearly that was a set play there off the draw, and it worked out. 3-2 game. Shots are 30-15. Puck comes to Gislason on the near side. Trying to fire that one high and across, and that's going to be a high stick as it was tipped down by Anane, and we should get a face-off in the Panthers zone.
Yeah, beautiful play off the face-off like you talked about, Matt. Obviously, coaches drew that up in practices this week, so good for them. They're looking a lot better in their defensive zone, I will say, Matt. Like, Pichette's played really well again, but just the breakouts and stuff and are are looking a lot better than the last game last week.
Face off won by Matthias Alhaj, back to his brother Alexander. Comes to the near side. Churchill can't find it. Perwita now has it for the Panthers. Near side for Price. Price down the right wing now. Top of the circle, passed in front, deflected away nicely by Alexander Alhaj as that puck was in a dangerous spot. Comes to the point, shot on, glove down nicely by Pichette as number 42 Clayton Collier had a chance. Clayton Collier from Austin, Texas, 6'2", 185, 2006 birthday.
Wow, so a young guy. There we are, 6'2", 185, is that? Yep.
That's what I have listed here. The biggest defenseman listed on their sheet. Face off to the right, one by the Panthers. Quick shot off the draw, just wide. Chance now for Zach Holishek to get something going. He cycles it back down low. Perwita can't get to it. Comes to Manberg. Manberg trying to fire it up the near side. Intercepted by Holishek. Only for a moment though. Manberg does well to recover. And here's a chance for Harris now down the right wing for the Kings. Harris flips this one in deep, high and over the goalie. Drops right for Vijhl in the near side corner. He takes a bump from Maranzino. Kept alive by Harris. Only for a moment though. Good recovery there by Clayton. He keeps it alive. Nice backhand pass to find Harris in the near side circle. Harris trying to get away from his man. Dumps this one in deep for Vijhl. Trying to get a cycle going here. Puck comes free now to Price for the Panthers. He gets stripped of it by Clayton. Kept alive. Chance for Harris in the slot. He can't release the shot. Good defensive play by Zach Holishek there to just harass him in the top of the slot. Kings dump it back in. Held up by Hodson for the Panthers. Near side. He backhands this one around. Comes up to the near side half boards. Kept alive by the Kings. Only for a moment. Price now trying to chip this one free. Mainberg's there though for the Kings. Clayton now has him pinned up against the boards. It's going to be a face-off as the linesman decided to blow that one down as the puck wasn't moving. We'll get a face-off in the Panthers zone with 7:45 left in the second period.
I'll rip off a couple more sponsors here, Matt. Our valued sponsors and supporters are 21 Degrees, Comox Valley Heating and Cooling Experts, Ashley Furniture, Home Store Shop Local, and support those sponsors who support us.
Face off to the right of Walsh, won by the Panthers. Here comes the captain, Lingard. Lingard sitting on a hat trick right now if he can score the third one for the Panthers. He's back around the far side, only as far as the Panther defender. Lingard trying to capture that one in the slot. He can't handle it. Comes to Vijhl now. Vijhl flips this one ahead. Clayton now has it. Leaves it for Harris. Harris down the right wing over the blue line. Trying to get around his man. Nicely done there. Shot on high. Ooh, looking for that same shot he had in the first period. That one hit the crossbar and came all the way back out into the neutral zone. Lingard down the left wing. Holds this one up. Passed in front for Williams. Williams trying to make a move around his man, and that's covered up by Pichette as the puck was loose in the blue paint. And Parker and Williams now going at it. Good to see Parker be a little bit more physical this year. Last year was probably one of his things he needed to improve on. Is he's a big body out there, and he's definitely not afraid of maybe mixing it up with the little pushy shovey now.
Yeah, for sure. He's going to need to be, because like you said, he's one of the bigger guys out there. So he's going to definitely need to be more physical in front of the net, because that's always a thing for any team. Physicality in front of your own net, clearing it out, because Pichette does his job. It's just great when he can see it and nobody's piling in on him.
7:09 left in the second period. Kings make a late change here as Churchill comes back onto the ice. Face off to the right of Pichette. Bostock's going to take the draw for the Glacier Kings, and he's going up against Ethan Hoffman for the Panthers. That's won by Bostock. Puck comes into the slot, nobody home. Alhaj comes to it first for the Kings. Comes to Churchill now. Churchill trying to dig this one free. He gets pinned up against the boards by Hoffman. Still a battle on the near side. Churchill does well to come up with it now. Trying to get around his man, Fletcher. Puck's at the blue line. Kings have to retreat as they're offside. Anderson now with speed over the blue line. Trying to get around his man. Shot on. Good blocker save by Walsh. It looked like that one was going wide anyways, but a nice sharp save by Walsh. Back to Anderson again. Shot on. Oh, glove down awkwardly by Walsh this time, but keeps the puck out. Up the far side now. Muxlow has it. Excuse me, it's Bostock. Bostock down to Matthias Alhaj. That's turned over to the Panthers as they recover in their own end. Hoffman, nice breakout pass near side. He's going to find Collier. Leaves it for Swan. Back across to Hoffman, but Hoffman was just a little bit too far ahead of the pass. A good idea by Swan. Puck now comes to Swan in the corner. Poked free by Alhaj. Only for a moment. Swan now has it again. He gets stripped of it by Alexander Alhaj this time and comes around the far side. Bostock trying to clear the half boards. Puck's held in by the Panthers. Passed in front, nobody home, and deflected back to the neutral zone. And Joe Marizino has it now, and he dumps that one in. Oh, Kings can't find the puck in their feet there. It looked like it was Anderson. Could have been an awkward play. Anderson now flips this one out to the half boards. Turned over in the slot. Chance backhand. Oh, and a good save by Pichette. I think he got that one with the mask as he deflected it right over the crossbar. It was Caron all the way and all alone in front. And a chance for the Panthers.
Lots of room up there, too.
Tons of room. Nice backhand chance there by Caron. And here comes Maranzino the other way with speed down the right wing. Manberg does well to hold him off the puck. Good battle between the two defensemen. Dunzire now. He's getting harassed at the red line here in the neutral zone. Wadsworth trying to dig this one free. This is right in front of us here. Harris comes up with it for the Panthers. Leaves it for far side. I think that's Roberts, it was Maranzino again on the far side. I feel like he has been out there all night tonight. You see him a lot, number 43 in the blue and white. Also, we got to talk about these threads that the Panthers are wearing. I love these jerseys. They look phenomenal.
Yeah, they're super nice.
Shot on, deflected just wide as there is a chance for the Kings. Weak shot from the point, but deflected into the corner by Churchill. Wadsworth throwing his body around, forces the turnover. Nice move by Manberg to walk in. Shoots, puck still bouncing around. Nobody knows where it is. Manberg drags. Oh, still loose. Good save again by Walsh. 2-3 saves there as Manberg dragged the puck around his defender. Quick chance, got it in low on the goalie. Toe save, and then the puck was bouncing around, and Walsh made 2 more saves.
Yeah, Manberg's definitely showing some offensive ability from the blue line back there, making, like you talked about, he's done that a few times tonight, made a really nice quick hand moves from the blue line, creating opportunities, and he had another nice rush in the first period as well.
He's got a really quick 1-2 step. He can get going really fast, and he's got good hands. Clayton now loses the face-off, comes to Ringma as Price wins that one back for the Panthers. Up the middle, Clayton picks up the puck in the slot though, turned right back over to the Panthers, trying to be held in by Manberg as he gets hit high in the head there. No penalty. It was Roberts was headhunted on that play. Referee might not have seen that one. Manberg now in his own zone. Plays this one up the boards. That deflects out to the neutral zone. Ringma now trying to fire it back in deep. Only as far as Durant into the King zone. He elects to go back to Manberg. Near side for Vijhl. Vijhl now right up the middle. Trying to find Harris. He gets bumped off the puck by Roberts. Good shift by Roberts here. Here's Price now for the Panthers down the left wing. Trying to toe drag around his man. Poked away by Durant. Comes back to Price. Thrown into the slot. Nobody home. Harris has it for the Kings. Harris, end of his shift. Trying to gain some speed and some space. Gets it up to Clayton in the far corner. Vijhl is going to help out. Vijhl chops it at it. Hits a Panther player and behind the net. Comes free, and the Panthers cleared high and off the glass out to the neutral zone. Clayton can't handle that pass, and the Kings are finally going to elect to start a change as Harris starts to head off. That's deflected high and into the Panthers bench, and the coaching staff did well to get out of the way of that one because it had some zip on it.
Yeah, you're not going to want to get picked off with that puck. That won't feel good.
Nope. 3:27 left here in the second period. Shots 31-19 for the Panthers. Kings regain the lead. It's a 3-2 game.
Yeah, it's been a good game so far tonight, Matt. A lot of flow to the game and opportunities. Pichette's definitely played another great game tonight so far.
Tie up all the face-off. Panthers come up with it. Here's Lingard. Lingard dumps this one in deep. Pichette's out to play that. He leaves it for Cronin. Comes up the near side to Ethan Lingard. Shot on, deflected. Good save by Pichette, and he covers that one up to get a nice, a face-off.
Yeah, if you notice with Pichette, it always seems like he has good angles on the puck. He's at the top of his crease, creating great saves for himself, and he's got great rebound control as well.
Yeah, good rebound control, and when there is a rebound, it's put into a smart place.
Yeah, for sure. He's covering it up the puck really quickly, too.
Face off to his left. Clayton will be on the draw for the Kings. He beats Williams on the face-off, comes to Cronin, goes far side to Parker, and a chance now for Harris to get it out. Oh, he fumbles the puck. Bad turnover here. Oh, Harris does well to recover, though, and a chance now for the Kings going the other way. Possible 3-on-2. Ooh, that might be a delayed offside. It will be, as Harris was trying to beat Therian, and now Therian is getting in Harris's face. Referee blew that one down immediately. We'll see if there's a penalty on the play, as it looked like Therian actually hit Harris in the cage, and luckily Harris is wearing a cage.
Yeah, he definitely got his stick up on him.
Doesn't look like there will be a penalty on the play. Steve Brown's the one maybe having a discussion about it. It will be 5-on-5. So we'll get the face-off back in the neutral zone as there is a delayed offside there. So good job by the officials just to break that one up and get the guys back to the bench. Al-Haj wins the draw. Up the far side. Alexander Al-Haj. Ooh, awkward shot to deal with there for Walsh. He deflects that one into the corner. Puck's bouncing around now, pinned up on the near side as Al-Haj comes up with it. He gets stripped of the puck. Oh, nice move there by Harris for the Panthers down the right wing with speed. Harris walks in, blocker save there on a nice backhand. I think it actually might have hit the shoulder of Pichette. Comes back to the point, shot on. Good stick save again. That one's deflected into the corner. Chance for the Kings to get a breakout. Flipped into the neutral zone. Churchill on it now here on the near side blue line. He chops at it. Puck comes free into the slot, nobody home. Harris recovers for the Panthers and gets it as far as Al-Haj at the blue line. He chops that one back in deep. It wraps around the Panthers net, comes up near side to Anane. He's going to look for a breakout pass for Harris. Excuse me, it wasn't Harris on the far side there. That was number 13, Jacob Caron. Battle here in the neutral zone now. Therian comes up with it for the Panthers. That's going to be dumped all the way in. No icing on the play. Al-Haj will be first one back to it for the Kings. Leaves this one for Anderson. He gets pinned up against the boards. Anderson flips this one high and out to the neutral zone. Bostock does well. He gets hit hard in the back. No penalty on the play. Bostock gets right back up, though. Good job by him to recover, but that puck is dumped back in deep, and now it's a 2-on-0 down low shot. Good save by Pichette. The Kings now have a chance to recover here. I think maybe they were expecting a delayed penalty there, but there was no penalty on the play. Let's chop that. Gislason's going to deflect that one into the offensive zone. Walsh has to play it. Leaves it for Price. Chance for the Panthers going the other way. Price comes up with it at the blue line. Walks down the right wing. He leaves that one for Proida. Back to Price down low. In front to Proida. He can't reach it. Comes back to Caron. Far side shot, and it's just wide. Number 2, Paco Hodgson on the far side there. Price now trying to battle this one into the slot. He gets tied up and taken down. Last minute to play here in the second period. Gislason first one to it. It's going to be a delayed offside, it looks like, and that faceoff will come all the way back down as the linesperson, I believe, indicated it was a intentional offside.
Well, 44.3 seconds left to go here in the second period, Matt. Kings got a 3-2 lead, outshot 34-20 by Peninsula at this point. But, you know, a better second period. The Kings were able to fight back and get the lead back in this game after Peninsula had closed the 2-goal gap.
A lot less face-offs here in the second period, I will say. That first period was slow. This second period, especially the second half of it, has flown by. Puck short in front, that's deflected high off the glass and out of the zone, but they're actually going to say that one maybe hit a player on the bench, so we'll get a face-off back here in the Kings end. Just as I said, there's been less face-offs.
Yes.
There we go, back to back to
Just
back
like
to back.
I said earlier about the penalty kill.
That's right, yeah. Yeah, the announcers, the commentators' curse, I believe they call it. Face off to the right of Pichette, tie up off the draw. Puck still bouncing around on the face-off dot. Kings come up with it. Manberg near side to Vijhl. 30 seconds left here in the period. Maranzino trying to hold this one in. Good job by Clayton to dig that one free. Clears the zone. Manberg just backhands this one into the offensive zone, and Maranzino's going to have to go back and play it. 19 seconds left in the period. That's turned over to Durant now. Durant fires it up the right wing. Ooh, bad play there. A chance for the Panthers late in the period maybe to strike here. Thrown in front. Puck's bouncing around. Good save by Pichette. Chopped at and cleared away by the Kings. Nice job by Harris to be in the right place at the right time at the top of the slot. And that should do it for 40 minutes as the Kings lead 3-2. The shots are 35-20. We'll be back in 15 minutes for the third frame here at the Comox Valley Sports Center. Welcome back for the third period here at the Comox Valley Sports Center. We're back underway as the Kings scored one in the second period to make it a 3-2 game. And they have a lead here in the third period. We'll see how the Panthers bounce back over the blue line. Shot on. That's deflected just wide by the Kings. Comes up to the far side. Vijhl has it now. He leaves that for Clayton. Chopped at, trying to find Harris. He takes a big hit. No penalty on the play. Clayton's slow to get up, and a chance now for Sagen in tight. Walks in, breakaway, score. Oh, no. Good save. We'll see what happens here. Browns.
Maybe there is a penalty, Matt.
Yeah, that was very delayed. It looks like maybe there was some extracurriculars at the bench by both players, Lingard and Vijhl. It's going to be roughing on both, so that breaks up a chance for Sagen as he was walking in all alone. Nice little move to his backhand. Pichette made the save. I thought maybe it squeaked 5-hole, but regardless, it'll be 4-on-4 now with 19:21 left in the third.
Kings were kind of lucky there that he blew that one down with the scoring opportunity. So, yeah, I didn't see the pushy shovey after the whistle, but obviously they're both in the box.
Face off to the left of Pichette. Bostock on the draw for the Kings. He wins that one back. Nice play to Durant now around his own net. Flips this one into the neutral zone, right back down into the Panthers end. Hodson will be the first one back to it for the Panthers. He's going to set up behind Jacob Walsh. Elects to go up the far side. Here's Maranzino over the right wing. Near side pass to Caron. Shot on. Ooh, and a good chance. Actually, it was a pass, a hard pass in front, but intended recipient couldn't get a stick on it. Durant now can't get to it. Maranzino keeps it alive for the Panthers. He walks back to the top of the circle. That gets deflected back in behind Pichette. Durant's there for the Kings. Durant chops at it, trying to get it around his man. He does. El-Haj comes up with it in neutral zone. He gets stripped of the puck, though. Good play by El-Haj to get it back off of Hodson. Hodson takes a shot at El-Haj, and the Kings reset in their own end. Minute 5 left in the 4-on-4. Here's Alexander El-Haj from his own end. Nice move over the blue line, trying to get around his man. Oh, and a sharp shot there as that just hit the blocker of Jacob Walsh, deflected into the far side, and the Panthers have a chance now to reset from their own end. Collier up the near side, down the left wing, trying to get over the blue line. He gets poked off the puck, by El-Haj, and a chance now for the Kings going 3-on-2 the other way. End of a shift, though. El-Haj shoots. That's deflected into the corner. Recovered by Matthias El-Haj. That hit a funny bounce off the stanchion or the end boards there, and the Panthers have a chance now 3-on-2 the other way. Therian, power move around his man. That's pushed away easily by Pichette. Therian comes back up with it. Shot on. Ooh, good deflection by Proida, and a good save by Pichette. Kings now trying to get out of their own zone. That's bobbled in the neutral zone. Panthers come back up with it. It's Proida strong on the puck over the blue line. Wrist shot, and that's blocked away by Anderson. Puck still loose behind the net. Proida leaves it for Anane. Anane comes up within the far corner. Back to the point. Shot on. That's blocked in front. Still loose, though. Back to 5-on-5, and here come the Kings. Vijhl out of the box, over the blue line. Nice little move around his man, trying to power it around. Oh, good backhand, puck still loose. Oh, nobody home. Comes to Cronin, shot on. That's blocked away by Anane. Still loose, though, in the slot. Fired into the corner. Harris can't get to it. Vijhl should be first one to it. He flips it in behind Jacob Walsh, and the Panthers recover high and out of play as that one hit the netting, and that will be a face-off here in the Panthers zone.
Good thing that hit the net in, Matt, or you might have had to bring out your goaltender's glove and let it by you again.
Oh, it's coming right. You're right, I might need some glasses as well.
Yeah.
That biscuit was coming right for us. Luckily that netting is there, and face off to the left here of Jacob Walsh. Sutter with the face-off here. Linesman drops the puck. Clayton wins it back to Harris. Harris chips this one in around, trying to start a cycle to Clayton. Clayton can't get to it. Held up nicely by the Panthers, and they're looking for a breakout now on the near side. Sagen down the left wing over the blue line. Nice pass in the middle. Williams shot on. Good save by Pichette. Still loose as he had another chance at it. Puck's in behind the net now. Cronin trying to dig this one free in the corner. He does. Flips it up the half boards, and that's out over the blue line as Harris can't recover for the Kings. Lingard now has it for the Panthers. Harris and Lingard going after each other. No penalty on the play. I think there was a big yell there from the Panthers players, and a chance now for Muxla going down the left wing with space. Shoots. Oh, and a hard snapshot, and that one deflects just out of play as we'll get a face-off here and a reset.
Well, good opportunity for the Kings. Another nice outlet pass and get the forward going up for a good opportunity. So like we talked about earlier, it looks like they've done a lot nicer job tonight with the outlets and getting the puck up the ice than the game in the Campbell River game. So looking better in that part of the game.
Lingard, now the captain for the Panthers, having a chat with Steve Brown, maybe in regards to that possible hooking that was maybe not called, or Brown didn't see anything wrong with it. Kings with the faceoff, shot on by Durant, deflected just wide by Muxlow. Porter Muxlow now on the near side half boards, trying to dig this one free to his twin brother Preston. Gets it down low, played off the back of the net by Gislason, and that's going to be deflected out of play, so we'll get another faceoff.
Yeah, that's a good thing about Brown. I've noticed quite a number of times. He definitely talks to the players, like kind of cools the situation down, gives his reasoning.
Yeah, it's nice having an official that communicates well with both the captains and the benches. You know, it's kind of sometimes maybe frustrating. It can be as a coach, but when you have an official that's going to sit there and explain what he saw, then at least you have some idea of what the official did see there, and obviously it keeps the teams a little bit less frustrated with the officiating.
Yeah, for sure,
right?
because then it keeps down the yelling and screaming. And
I think we saw that last year a lot with frustrated officiating.
Yeah,
the teams would kind of get out of hand a little bit. So good
not
to
a lot
see
of
here.
Communication, it looked like.
Absolutely. Manberg now with wheels over the blue line, trying to get around his men. Toe drags it through, intercepted easily by number 2. Hodgson. It's deflected back into the Panthers' end, but the Kings have a delayed offside, so the Panthers have a chance to reset here. Pressured on the puck by Churchill up the near side to Fletcher. He deflects that one into the offensive zone, but Durant's there to recover for the Kings. Good passing there by the Kings, and now here's Churchill down the right wing. He tries to stop up. Oh, he gets tripped up. There should be a penalty here on the play. There will be. It's going to be a tripping call on the Panthers, and now Vijhl and Maranzino going after it. Maranzino, excuse me, in the corner. So it should just be 2 minutes to the Panthers, unless there's some extras here with Vijhl and Maranzino, but I don't think we'll see that.
The one linesman had got there in there pretty quickly to separate them, so that was a good job by the linesman to get in there. And like you said, it looks like the Panthers are getting a penalty here.
Steve Brown and Matt Williams discussing it here at center ice. It will be a power play for the Glacier Kings. 2 minutes for tripping on number 42, Clayton Collier. Face-off won by the Kings. El Haj now with it. Flips this one in behind the net. Trying to find Churchill. Churchill, he can't get to it. Comes back to Harris at the point. Held in nicely. Good move by him to get around Parita. Harris leaves it for Clayton. Shot on. Good chance there as Churchill's in front. A big body, 6'5", but a good save by Walsh, and the puck's now in the corner.
Definitely a nice big body to have in front of the net, Matt.
Absolutely. Here comes Clayton now from the corner. Out to El Haj. He shoots that one on, scores! That's Alexander El Haj's second goal of the game as he makes it a 4-2 game.
Nice shot, good screen by Churchill in front. Like we just talked about it's a very good thing to have a big guy in front of the net like that, taking away the vision from the goalie. He looks like he's almost a foot taller than the goalie when he's standing on his skates in front of the net. So Kings take a 2-goal lead here. Big goal for the Kings with just under 5 minutes gone in the third period here.
Alexander El Haj's second goal of the game and second of the season. That goal comes at 5 minutes and 24 seconds of the third period. Shots now 36-24 for the Panthers, but the Kings lead, as Rob said, 4-2, and a big hit on the near side right off the faceoff as Durant got tumbled right into the boards. Shot on quickly by Churchill, held in by Durant. Maybe a chance here for the Kings to get the forecheck going again and maybe strike once more. Panthers trying to settle it down. Maranzino up the near side. Intercepted by Durant as he takes another big bump, this time by Proita. And a chance for Price down the left wing. Nice pass to him. Shot on, scores! Price with a great goal on the glove side. And what a pass and play Proita made in the neutral zone to get that puck through. And that's a goal for Price to make it a 1-goal game. 4-3 Glacier Kings.
Bit of a tough shift there for Durant. Looked like he took 3 or 4 big hits and he was caught a bit out of position there up high on the blue line, and the Peninsula capitalized on a nice goal.
Kenyon Price, his first goal of the season and first of the VIJHL, hailing from Victoria, BC. 6'3", 170 pounds.
Good size hockey player.
Face off back at center ice after the reset. So 2 quick goals back to back, and it's back to a 1-goal game, 4-3 for the Glacier Kings. Parker with it now, leaves it for Cronin. Cronin trying to get away from his man. He gets bumped off the puck by Williams. Williams puts this one up against the boards, looks for help, he gets it, and here's Lingard. Lingard in behind the net. Plays it out into the top of the slot, nobody home. Bostock comes up with it for the Kings. That's dumped right back in by Ringma though, and Pichette's out to play this. He leaves it for Hayden Parker. Hayden Parker now taking his time, resetting. 13:36 left here in the third period. 1-goal game, Glacier Kings lead, 4-3. That's deflected ahead, held up by Cronin at the red line. Lingard's going to play this one back for the Panthers. Kenyon Price getting credit for the goal as we talked about. Maranzino's going to get the assist. And Proeda will get the secondary assist. So it was Proeda just tying up the body, kicking it out to Maranzino, and a good play by Maranzino to find Price down the left wing over the blue line to make it a 1-goal game. Churchill loses his stick there. Parker dumps this one back in. Delayed offside. Churchill's got to get out of the zone. He looks gassed. And now the Panthers have a chance to set up from their own end. Near side to Anane. He can't handle the pass. Ringman does well to collect it in the neutral zone. Beats Clayton with his stick handling. Comes to Anane now. Fires it down low. Harris can't handle that. Alhaj chips it free for the Kings. Only as far as Ringma. Ringma sends that one back in behind the net. Nice cycle play here. Harris comes up with it. Shot on from a sharp angle and a good save by Pichette. Puck still bouncing around though in the far corner. Anane trying to come up with it. He gets bumped off the puck. That's tipped ahead by Clayton and deflected up and into the bench, so we'll get a whistle.
Looks like Anane is good with the puck too around for the Panthers. He's been all around it tonight, making a lot of good nifty plays. Looks a little bit like Harris with his stick handling abilities.
Definitely. This Panthers teams look good this season. I mean, they were a good team last year as well, but obviously a lot of changes for them. And I have to say, Proeda, I mean, we saw him last year. He's a solid player. He makes a lot of nice plays, and obviously Maranzino has been a highlight reel as well tonight. He's made several good plays, including that pass to get the 4-3 goal. What an assist that was. Puck comes in front, nobody home. Just Lason's just going to chop at this one. He's going to fire that all the way down, and that should be an icing with 12:02 left here in the third period.
Well, the gap with the shots on goal isn't as bad as it was before. It's 37-24, so the Kings are closing the gap here on the shots on goal with a 1-goal lead with 12:02 gone left to go in the third period.
Yeah, it ended 18-9 after the first period, but to start the second period there, the Panthers had 7 shots before the Kings had 1, so all of a sudden it was a 25-9 deficit, but the Kings have bounced back since, and obviously with the lead now. And here's Holishek trying to get this one on net. That's deflected away, and the Kings dump this one down. Just Layson now going to try and get into a foot race. He's going to, and that's not going to be, that will be icing.
Looked like he beat him there to the hash mark.
Yeah, it looked like Layson had him beat, but nonetheless, Clayton Collier gets the call for icing, and we'll get a reset here again to the right of Pichette. That's going to be Muxlow on the draw for the Glacier Kings. It's actually going to be to the left, the Panthers decide this time. So Muxlow to take the draw up against Kenyon Price, the recent goal scorer for the Panthers. Price wins that one back. Quick shot off the draw high and just wide, as that one hits the glass, comes up to the point, held in by the Panthers. Kept alive in the corner. Price trying to dig this one free. Gets it out to Proeda. That's blocked. Nice job by the pinching defenseman there on the far side. Leo Therian keeping this one alive. Kings now have a chance to get out of the zone as Gislayson has it. Leaves it for Muxlow. That's flipped in deep into the near side corner. Collier's first one to it for the Panthers though. Gets it up to the top of the point. Alhaj holds it in for a moment. Price now trying to pin this one up against the boards for the Panthers. Puck comes free. Churchill now has it. Top of the slot. Shot on. Ooh, just wide. That was a hard wrist shot from Churchill as that one just missed the far corner. Durant flips this one in on his backhand in behind Jacob Walsh, and that'll start a change for the Glacier Kings. Comes to the near side. Preston Muxlow flips this one back in deep. Played by Walsh once again to Therian. Therian up the far side. Nobody home. That's going to come down to Mayenberg for the Kings, and a chance for him to reset in his own end. Plays it to Durant. Durant up the half boards. Churchill flips that one ahead. Hodgson now has it for the Panthers. Hodgson plays it up to Fletcher on the near side. Leaves it for Price. Price down the left wing. Trying to walk it to the top of the point. Shoots on. That's good block by Dunzire as he gets in the way. Puck comes back now to Maranzino. Maranzino now with it. Fires it off the boards up the near side to Fletcher in the neutral zone. Fletcher going up the far side. Held in by corralled by Hoffman as he dumps that one in. Durant now has it in behind his own net. He's going to play this one off the glass and right back out to the neutral zone. Should be no icing on this one. It's waved off. Maranzino's back for the Panthers to collect that. He beats his man around the near side. Wadsworth trying to get the forecheck going there. Forces the turnover. Oh, Durant mishandled it there, but did just enough to get it back into the neutral zone. Maranzino dumps this one back in deep. Pichette's out to play it. He leaves it for Mayenberg. Mayenberg flips it up the far side half boards. Held in at the blue line. Poked free by El-Haj. Kings get it to the neutral zone. Matthias El-Haj trying to dig this one out. He does. Trying to walk it into the slot. He's got a man all over him. It's Hodgson. Hodgson throws him an extra shot in the lower back. That puck comes up the near side as the Panthers clear. Oh, Durant with a bad back pass. Nobody home. Fletcher picks that one up, throws it in front. Oh, and a good deflection, but just wide. Pichette was there, but nobody in front to help out. And a bad play by Durant. He's tired, needs to get off, and he's going to head off just now.
Yeah, tough period, Durant.
That puck gets played in deep. Churchill now trying to dig it free. Comes back up to the point, held in nicely by Mayenberg. He fires that one on. Good glove save by Walsh as he deflects that one down for his defenseman. That's fired in again by Cronin. Only as far as the Panther defender. Cleared to the zone by Fletcher. That's dumped back in. Ringma is going to go up the right side now with it. They dump it down into the near side corner. Cronin fires this one right out of the zone. Ringma trying to gather that one in the neutral zone. Leaves it for Lingard. Lingard resetting in the neutral zone. That's shot in and deflected by Sagen, and Pichette's going to cover this one up.
Go with some more sponsors here, Matt. 21 Degrees, Comox Valley Heating and Cooling Experts, Ashley Furniture Home Store, Vancouver Island Health, Tobacco, Vaping, Free Sports, Daryl Robbins, CDA Accounting, Tax and Estate Planning, Cal Tire, True Service, proud sponsor of the Comox Valley Glacier Kings and sponsors of Tire Toss. This is how we roll. Aero Art, Screen Printing, Embroidery, Comox, Bryce Hanson, Remax, Match Eatery and Public House. Visit the Mats and enjoy the promotion when you use the coupon on the back of your game ticket. Dr. Alex Radu and Dr. Joan Eaton, CSN Reliable Auto Body, Fat Parrot Food Trucks, Lark Plumbing and Heating, B&B Contracting, Peninsula Co-op, WPG Life and Health, Jet FM, Speed Pro Signs, Andres Electronics, Fitness Excellent, Jamie Edwards Realty, Jeff Chris Personal Real Estate Corporation, Colonial Countertops, Happy Source for Sport, official sponsor of the Glacier Kings, Quality Foods, Dairy Queen, Solomon Disable Environment, Van Isle Water, Bayview Hotel Group, and Thrifty Foods.
Thank you, Rob, and thank you to all our sponsors, as always, for allowing us to bring you VIJHL action live here on Flow Hockey TV at the Comox Valley Sports Center. 8:36 left here in the third period. Glacier Kings lead 4-3 against the Peninsula Panthers. Excuse me. Panthers have it now in their own zone. Sagen comes up within the neutral zone. That's tipped ahead and chased down by Lingard, thrown in front. Ooh, Williams couldn't get a stick to it, and comes to Harris now for the Kings. He's going to flip this one out to Vijhl. Vijhl is going to give chase. Not sure he's going to get to it. Ooh, played by Walsh. Possible turnover here for the Kings. Was for just a moment, but Ethan Lingard does well on the back check to recover in his own end. Williams dumps this one in hard and around, but Pichette's out to play that just in time. Comes to Cronin now. He deflects it up to Harris on the near side, and Harris is going to clear the zone. Flipped ahead nicely for Tegan Clayton. Clayton's going to beat out the icing. Can't get to the puck, though, as he was about to take a hit. Vijhl comes up with it in behind the net now. Vijhl pinned up against the boards. Clayton now trying to dig this one free. He can't. It comes free to Colton Roberts, and he's going to have a chance for a nice breakout pass there. Nice pass by Roberts to find Anane. Anane down the left wing. Circles away from his man. Nice little button hook of play up against Clayton. Fired in front, nobody there. Comes free to the far side point. Shot on by Therian. Covered up nicely. By Pichette. As he just mishandled that, but a quick whistle by the referee. And we'll get a face-off here in the King zone.
Yeah, usually Pichette grabs those right away, so that was a good quick whistle for the Kings there.
Maybe a sign of a bit of fatigue setting in.
Yeah.
Faced 39 shots tonight, faced 50 last Saturday night.
Yeah, so he's definitely getting his pucks at him for sure.
Face off to his left. Won by Muxlow cleanly back to Alhaj. Alhaj turns away from his check, finds Gislason up the half boards on the far side. Well done by Jake Gislason, to get that puck out of the zone. It comes to Muxlow now in the neutral zone. Poked ahead to his brother Porter Muxlow. Porter Muxlow can't get to it as Therian's first one to it. Comes to Anthony on the far side for the Panthers, and they're going to clear the zone. Here come the Panthers now with speed down the right wing. Good job defensively there by Anderson as he ties his man up. There will be a penalty on the play, though, as Aiden Anderson is going to get a penalty. It's going to be for interference, they said, at the blue line.
I don't know. It looked like he touched the puck a pretty good couple of times to nullify that interference call, but he is going to the box for an interference.
That's going to be Matt Williams with the call there. He was right in front of it, so he obviously saw it better than we did. The two claiming to need glasses.
Yeah. Yeah, so I don't think. I can see pretty good sometimes, right?
Yeah, that's right. Face off to the left of Pichette, won by the Panthers. Now a chance for them on the power play. That's cleared out of the zone nicely all the way down into the Panthers' end. That was number 8, Bostock, with the clearance for the Kings. So it is Aiden Anderson, 2 minutes for interference. Here comes Ethan Lingard through the right wing, and a nice move to get around Manberg, but puck comes free back to the Panthers. Caron down low, looking for Williams. He has Williams in behind the net, setting it up to Ethan Lingard now. Lingard, far side half boards, down low, back up to the point. Good puck movement here. Shot on, just wide as Maranzino had a chance to score there. Puck just trickled wide on the far side. Shot on by Lingard. Good deflection in traffic in front by Williams, but a good save by Pichette. The Kings are able to clear it all the way down the ice, and a good defensive play by Manberg to clear the zone. And Alhaj and Parker will now jump on for the defensive pairing. Maranzino's going to set up behind Jacob Walsh. 55 seconds left here in the power play. 5:45 left here in the third period. Maranzino from his own end, trying to gain the zone maybe with some speed. He dumps this one in. Harris is going to be on the forecheck here against Alhaj. Comes free to the Kings, and that's dumped right back down by Tegan Clayton, and a good defensive play by him.
Looks like the Panthers were trying to sneak a player behind the Kings D on their breakouts.
Here come the Panthers once again. Over the blue line with speed. Nice move here. Turned away is Price. He's going to leave this one for Harris on the near side at the point. That's left for Hodgson now. He creeps in. Doesn't like what he sees. Just going to handle it under the half boards. Back to Harris at the point now. Shooting lane. He elects to pass it. Back down to Harris. Shot. Just high and wide. And a nice tic-tac-toe play by Harris and Price there down low into the slot. Puck comes to the far side. Shot on. That's just hard and wide. Comes to Harris now on the near side point. Power play over. Back to 5 aside. Harris fans on the shot. Good job by Alhaj to force him to play it. Price gets bumped, and the Panthers are going to elect to just return to their own end and reset here. Kings trying to get a change in. Chance for Prowita now down the left wing. Good stick by Clayton to poke that one free, but it falls to Fletcher. Fletcher now in the corner. He's in a battle with Dunzire and Clayton. Comes free to Alhaj. Alhaj leaves this one. Parker trying to help out behind the net now. Good job by the Panthers to keep this puck in with 4.5 minutes left to go. Shot on. That's deflected just wide. Fletcher now in behind the net. Doesn't like what he sees. Trying to go up the half boards. That's flipped back out to the point, but only as far as Williams as he gloves that one down. Parker trying to dig this one free. Comes back to Williams. Panthers pressing. Pass into the slot. Nobody home. Chance for the Kings to clear. They do. Up to Dunzire down the left wing. Churchill on the left wing. He dumps this one in, and he's going to force a cover by Jacob Walsh, and a smart play there by Churchill just to get that one on net and get the face-off.
Yeah, good play by Churchill to create the face-off down here with just under 4 minutes left to go in the third period. 4-3 Kings lead, so a good job by Churchill creating an offensive opportunity for the Kings.
Face-off to Walsh's right. Linesman didn't like what he saw on the near side, so we'll get a reset here. It's going to be to the right of Walsh. Face-off won by the Panthers. Nice hard pass right up the middle. Annane can't handle it though. Comes to Durant. Durant now goes far side to Manberg. Nice D-to-D pass there. Finds Dunzire in the middle. He chips that one ahead. Sagen back to play it in his own end. Gets it up the near side to Annane. He's going to leave it for Lingard. Lingard got plenty of time. Likes to shoot. Oh, glove down, but couldn't handle the rebound is Pichette. Puck still bouncing around near side half boards. Lingard comes up with it again. Another shot and a good save again by Pichette. And he covers that one up. No mistake this time. Reset here in the Kings zone. Panthers come up with it. Collier shoots this one on. That's deflected right into the glove of Pichette. So 3 minutes left here in the game. We got our 3 stars brought to you by Vancouver Island Health Tobacco Vaping Free Sports. Be your best, be tobacco free. Your 3rd star of the game tonight is going to be Aaron Pichette, as he's faced 42 shots thus far and saved 39 of them. 2nd star for the Panthers is going to be Ethan Lingard, the captain. 2 goals tonight on the night for him. And our 1st star of the game will be Alexander Alhaj, who's got a pair of goals as well for the Glacier Kings. Reset here for the Kings as they look to set up in their own end. Pass up to Matthias Alhaj now. Space and time in the neutral zone, down the left wing, trying to get around his man. As Holishek bumps him off the puck, forces the turnover. Proida now trying to give chase. Can Alexander Alhaj get there? And they're going to say that's icing, much to the chagrin of the Panthers players.
Oh yeah, that was a close call with icing there on the Panthers, so I could see why they might complain a little bit. But yeah, we got 2:52 left to go in the 3rd period here, Matt. Kings looking to hold on to a 1-goal lead in the 3rd period here.
Face off to the right here of Jacob Walsh. It's going to be Tegan Clayton on the draw for the Glacier Kings. And Price for the Panthers. Clayton comes up with it, backhanded nicely back in by Harris. Harris, one of your goal scorers tonight, scored that beauty in the 1st period right under the crossbar.
Yeah, that was definitely a beautiful shot. Had one off the crossbar too in the 2nd.
He did a very similar play. Back to Alexander Alhaj in the neutral zone. Dumped back in by Parker. 2.5 minutes left here in the 3rd period. If this game remains 4-3, what point do you think Jacob Walsh comes out of the net?
I would say around the 2-minute mark for sure. 2 minute to 1:30.
We'll see it pretty soon then. Alhaj gains the neutral zone, flips it up to Harris. He can't handle it. Chips right back into the Glacier Kings end. Alexander Alhaj now up the near side, finds Harris. He gets bumped off the puck by Collier. Collier elects to go behind Jacob Walsh now, down the right wing. He gets bumped in the neutral zone, but a nice play by him, but it's deflected up into the bench, and we'll get a face-off here in the neutral zone with 1:57 left here in the 3rd period.
I wouldn't be surprised to see a timeout call here. So we'll see what happens. But like I said, under 2 to go. Yeah, there we go, the timeout call. So, yeah, you might call time. You can't. Well, the face-off's down in the zone. No. Well, I thought he called timeout. He indicated that he wanted a timeout.
It looks like the center is calling it now. You're right. We will get a timeout, so maybe a time for some more sponsors.
Absolutely. We'll go back with Bayview Hotel Group, Thrifty's Foods, Van Isle Water, Solomon to Sable Environmental, Dairy Queen on Cliff Avenue, good food and yummy ice cream. Quality Foods, 2 convenient locations, Comox on Lyric and Courtney on Cliff. Of course, Happy Source for Sports, one of the big suppliers here for the Comox Valley Glacier Kings, and top-notch sports store in the Comox Valley. If you want any high quality grade sports gear, go see James and the staff down at Happy Source for Sports. Colonial Countertops, Jeff Chris Personal Real Estate, Jamie Edwards Realty, Andres Electronics, Fitness Excellence, Speed Pro Signs, Jet FM, WFG Life and Health, Peninsula Co-op, Fott Parrot Food Trucks, Lark Plumbing and Heating, B&B Contractors, 21 Degrees, Comox Valley Heating, Cooling Experts, Ashley Home Furniture. Furniture Home Store, shop local, support those local sponsors and support us. Nice try, Matt.
Thank you, Rob Hudson, and thank you to all our sponsors. As always, face off to the left of Pichette here with 1:56 left, and the net is empty for the Panthers. Here's Maranzino now from the point. Man advantage here for the Panthers. Shot on, deflected in. Oh, what a goal. I think Ethan Lingard's going to get the hat trick. That one deflected right in. And that's going to be his third goal of the game, and that makes it a tie game with 1:49 left here in the third period.
Well, obviously Lingard needs to be recognized for our 3 stars of the game as well, Matt.
He was our second star. I think he's now been bumped up to the first star.
Yeah, we'd have to say that. Well, I did call the timeout and the 2-minute point goalie mark. So, yeah, Peninsula ties it up here.
1:49 left, tie game 4 apiece. Shots 43-24. What a game we have here in the third game of the season for the Comox Valley Glacier Kings. Both teams fighting hard here for their second win of the year. Parker with it in his own end now, off the reset. El Haj reverses back to Parker. Nice backhand play up to Vijhl up the far side. Vijhl gets bumped off the puck. Forces a turnover. Here comes Williams down the right wing. He gets poked off the puck by Parker, only temporarily though. Clayton now trying to come back and pick it up in his own end. Good job by the Panthers to come up with it. Near side to Hodson at the point. He can't handle it. It's in his feet. Harris now trying to get around his man. He does. Harris, partial breakaway, walks in, shoots. Good save there by Jacob Walsh as he gets it with the glove. And Harris takes a bump in behind the net. And here come the Panthers now the other way. 3-on-2. Chance with numbers. 1:05 left. They can't handle the pass over the blue line. That's chopped back into the neutral zone. And maybe a chance here for both teams to calm it down. Far side over to Maranzino. He dumps that one in hard and wide. Comes to El Haj as we're in the last 60 seconds of the third period. El Haj now. Nice move by him to get around his man. Trying to get it into the neutral zone. Pokes it free. Just over the logo. That comes into the Panthers' end. 40 seconds remain. Maranzino now. He hasn't left the ice since they scored the goal. Maranzino leaves it for Caron. Nice move by him at the blue line. He loses the puck. Bostock has a chance now. Trying to just dangle it around his man. Gets it into the neutral zone. 2-on-1 now. Tegan Clayton. Toe drag. Pass in front. Oh, and a chance for Churchill, but he found on the backhand. And a good chance there to bury the game. 20 seconds remain. Churchill shoots. Oh, blocker save. Still bouncing around. A good save again as Bostock was there on the rebound. Jacob Walsh looking sharp here as well. Caron dumps this one in. 10 seconds remaining. Durant's going to leave it for Mayenberg. Mayenberg in behind the net. Reverses it back to Durant. 4 seconds left. And we're going to get an extra frame here at the Comox Valley Sports Center. So the Peninsula Panthers in 3 games this season, all 3 have gone to overtime.
Well, a big fight back for the Panthers in the third period, scoring the goal with less than 2 minutes to go with their goalie pulled. So, yeah, big goal for the Panthers to get the extra point that they need in the standings. At least the Kings come out of here with a point right now. So we'll see where we go from here, Matt.
So new overtime rule here in the VIJHL this season is a 10-minute 3-on-3 overtime. And after that, we will go to a shootout. We'll be back in just a moment as we take a quick break here to get ready for the overtime. All right, it's time for overtime. 10 minutes of 3-on-3 action here at the Comox Valley Sports Center. Tegan Clayton to take the face-off for the Glacier Kings. Anane wins that one straight back for the Panthers, and they'll start with possession here in the 3-on-3. Here comes Maranzino up the far side to Anane. He's going to leave this one for Lingard. Lingard has 3 goals already tonight. Walks into the top of the slot, circles around Harris, back down low in behind the net. Throw it in front, nobody home. Is a chance for Manberg now to come up with it for the Kings. He does. Manberg now with space. Trying to get over the blue line. Leaves this one for Clayton. Tegan Clayton now waiting with it. Plays it down low to Manberg. Manberg turns away from Maranzino. Maranzino still on him. Maranzino now at the top of the slot. Passed in front. Oh, and a chance there as Clayton was looking for Harris on the backhand, but Harris couldn't find it. Comes up with it now in the corner. Harris trying to walk it out to the slot. Shoots on. Oh, just high and wide. A good chance. And a well played there by Clayton to keep that alive for Manberg. Manberg now down low. Pass in front. Clayton. Oh, what a save by Walsh. The net's off, but what a pad save there by Jacob Walsh. Save of the game, possibly, as he keeps this a tie game in overtime.
Nice to see the new D-man Manberg out there as one of the 3 guys on the ice first for the overtime, setting up Tegan Clayton on a beautiful opportunity, and the net just coming off. So yeah, great play by Manberg.
Faceoff will be to the right of Walsh here. It's going to be Vijhl on the draw for the Kings. Up against number 27, Carson Harris. Vijhl comes up with it off the faceoff. With possession now, thrown in front. Oh, chopped that just high, over the net there. Puck still bouncing around in the far corner. Trying to get it in front. Oh no, here's a chance for the Panthers. 2-on-0. Breaking in. Breakaway. Great save there as Pichette gets the pad down on Caron. Caron was flying in down the left wing.
Huge save by Pichette there to hold this game as a 3-3, 4-4 tie.
8:30 left here in the overtime. Still a 4-4 game, obviously. Nice move by El Haj. Gets around his man. Trying to poke this one free. Comes out to Vijhl. Vijhl now working with it at the top of the slot. He can't handle it. Now 2-on-1 going the other way. Here comes Caron again. He's got Hodgson driving to the net. Nice saucer pass over. It just bounces over Hodgson's stick. Hodgson now plays it back to the point. Harris has it. Harris leaves it for Hodgson. Hodgson now, it's going to change spots with Harris, down the left wing now, over the circle, passed in front. Ooh, and there was a wide open net there, but Caron couldn't get his stick to it. Caron still has it though, cycles it back to the point. He's going to shoot that one on. Good save by Pichette. Another rebound, another good save by Pichette, still loose. Caron has it, loses an edge though in behind the net. Caron still with it, good shift by him, finding Maranzino. Maranzino now from the point, walks it down, finds Caron in the slot shot. Good save by Pichette again. As Vijhl now plays this one back down low for Bostock, and a chance for the Kings to reset and get a change. My goodness, what good action we've had here so far. 7:25
very
left.
Exciting.
Manberg back out there now, trying to get around Maranzino with speed. He can't. Finds Porter Muxlow on the near side. He's going to flip this one ahead. Preston Muxlow trying to chase this one down. They can't force the turnover. Panthers have it now. Williams, far side, pokes it ahead. Maranzino, he's a defenseman, but he's playing like a forward here in overtime. Maranzino still with it. All alone on the near side. Collier walks in, shoots. Good save by Pichette, still behind him. He lays down, puck's on the line. They're saying no goal, as it looks like the Kings did just enough to hold that one out.
Looked like Manberg out there again, making a nice defensive play behind Pichette. We have a penalty coming up.
Looking for where the puck is here. I'm not sure. I don't think a player put a glove over it. It looks like Pichette has it in his mitt.
Looks like a penalty coming up to the Kings.
It might be. It looks like Muxlow. Muxlow is going to the box, so a 4-on-3 here in overtime for the Panthers. And we always say 4-on-3s are the most effective power plays you can have, so a good chance here for the Panthers to end this one.
Yeah, really a good opportunity for the Kings to show their triangle here in the 4-on-3 and the box for the Peninsula Panthers. So we'll see what happens here. You look for an early clear if you can.
On the face-off is Williams for the Panthers. Tie up off the draw. Kings come up with it. Durant hard off the bench. That one's going to come all the way down the ice, and a good clear, as you said, nice and early. Minute 50 left, and now you're forcing the Panthers to at least gain the zone. El Haj is out there as the lone forward. Comes to Lingard now for the Panthers. He gets taken down to the blue line. Maybe just lost an edge. 3 Panthers on the puck, though. They come up with it. Trying to play it back down low is Sajin. Trying to find Williams. He does. Puck comes free, though, as Durant's down there. Only for a moment, and Sajin comes back up with it. In front shot. Oh, off by the post, and a great save.
He's counting it as a goal. He's calling it a goal.
He counted it as a goal. Okay, Lingard scores. Sorry about that, folks.
Yeah.
As it looked like it was post and out, and now the referee
saying it hit the inside of the net.
We'll have a see. From this angle, it definitely looked like it hit the post and came straight back out into the slot. That would be a funny angle for that to hit the net and come out. We'll see what the referees decide here.
Yeah, he was definitely pointing it as a goal.
I definitely saw that afterwards. Even Lingard thought it wasn't in the net as he was sitting there kind of disappointed in the top of the slot. If it is a goal for Lingard, what a game. 4 goals on the first star of the game.
Absolutely.
Second star of the game will be Alexander El Haj, and your third star of the game will be Pichette. It is a goal as the referees do decide. They point at center ice, so that'll do it. The Panthers escape this one after being down 2 goals in this game, come back and win it 5-4 in overtime and move to 2-0-1 on the season. As for the Glacier Kings, they move to 1-1-1 this season. And their next game is here next Friday night against the Oceanside Generals at 7:45 p.m. live on Flow Hockey TV. It's been a pleasure as always. I'm Matt Parnell, joined by Rob Hudson and Dean Stoltz behind the lens. Everyone else, have a great night.